Kicks on a Wednesday. We're going a little bit earlier today, 10 o'clock Melbourne time, because our guest is based out of Canada, so we need to get him on. It's a bit late for him at the moment, so we'll get him on we'll get him on so he can get to bed. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm excellent. Thank you for joining me. Sorry to keep you up.
Oh, thank you for having me.
No, don't be silly. Look at that collection behind you. You've already got me super excited. We could be here for hours.
Yeah, you know.
How have you been?
I'm good. How are you been?
Oh, we've been really well. We've been well. I'm happy to actually finally get you on here.
Yeah.
You've got lots of sneakers. I've seen lots of your stuff. Tell me something exciting. What have you been wearing this week?
This week, being that it's only Tuesday here, living in the past.
Yes, one day behind.
Yeah. So, I work 9 to 5. I wear construction boots most of the day. When I come home, usually to walk the dogs, I got a pair of Nike Frees, pardon me.
Nice.
Wear a lot of the Stefan Yakowski ones. I like those ones.
I do too. They're very nice. He's good, the skater. I seem to be in skater stuff at the moment. It's everything I like. Everyone gives me crap about it, but I love them.
Nah, don't worry about that. All good.
Hey, show us one of those pairs behind you. There looks like there's some really nice stuff there. Pick something. Let's talk about them because we could be here for hours. This is great.
Oh God. I do have Jordans and everything like that, but I tend to collect a lot of like old skate shoes.
Oh, you're right up my alley. Look at those. Oh, look at that.
They're like an older pair of DCs, like a huge fat tongue on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a SB. It's a Nike. Looks like a Nike SB, right?
Yeah. So I actually just. It's funny that you mentioned that because I've been waiting and I just picked up a whole bunch. I just got a shipment in of some SBs.
Hey,
so they're kind of like almost they're called the GTS Return Premium, but
nice.
I'll try and get in the camera. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, that's all right. It's all right. Me too.
And that's like almost an Air Max colorway. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's cool. SB is a really good range, isn't it? It's got lots of different, other than Ben and Jerry's, which we could talk about forever, but no, I don't.
Oh my God, I wish.
I love that marketing was amazing. I tell you what, that marketing is phenomenal. Anyway, but yeah, I think the SB is such a, it's such a versatile one. I really loved it. And I've always loved sneakers. I obviously loved them, but I didn't have the understanding of them. So I just picked things I like. And then I started looking through, and I've got 5 or 6 pair of SB. I didn't even know what they were. And then I go, hey, I love them. Hey, I've got something interesting because you talked yesterday. I think you made a comment about size, and I've wanted to show you a pair that I've got. Right? I think these are dunks. I didn't know these are. Right?
Yeah, I would call that a dunk. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a dunk. But it's got the nice SB fat tongue. But these are 12. But I think they're a knockoff because these don't fit me. They're so tight. They're ridiculous.
That seems to be the telltale. The telltale is the sizing.
And when you said that yesterday, I was like, I've got that pair because I love this pair. Right? I love this sort of pair.
Yeah.
They're very cool because it's not white. It's that off-whitey color, so they don't matter when they discolor. But the problem with it is I can't wear them for more than like 15 minutes because they're really tight. But they look really cool. It's a nice colorway.
That is a nice colorway. I like it. Is it orange or infrared? I can't tell.
It's pink. It's like a pinkish color.
Pink.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I really like that. It's too bad they are.
Well. Another pair that I brought in Singapore. I used to live in Singapore, so that's why I quote Singapore a lot, and I brought lots of stuff there. And I reckon these were like 50 Singapore, so it's about 100 Aussie. So yeah, but I definitely think they might have been a knockoff now that when we were talking about size the other day. So, and this is one of those pairs. The other thing I hate about white is if you don't look after them straight away.
Yep.
And I didn't look after these at all, right? And so all of a sudden they're discolored. I need to take them to our friends, the sneaker guys, the sneaker laundry in Melbourne.
Yeah. Actually, I caught on the episode you guys were talking about that, and I thought that was a great idea. I mean, I'm just lazy, so I would take my kicks just to clean.
But it's important, right? If you've got a $400, $500 pair of sneakers in Australia, so what about $350 US? That's an expensive thing, right? You go and get it cleaned. Why wouldn't you spend $20, $30?
I try to take care of my cheap shoes too, to be honest with you. I mean, every pair of shoes I have, I try to take care of now because I know you guys have been talking about lately on the podcast getting rid of shoes and wishing you hadn't gotten rid of some shoes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and that's exactly where I'm at. Who doesn't? Who doesn't think about everything they had, and if they had just even in the condition it was when you probably got rid of it? Oh yeah,
Definitely.
the dream.
I'll have to dig out this photo. I'll show it. I've got this photo of about 4 pair of runners in the bin that I took when I was cleaning some stuff out, and one pair was this. They were an old Steph Javansky's pair, but they were really new. Like they were this grey Nike, and I had them. What's max 21? So they're about 24 years old.
Wow.
Right? And they were a bit broken. They were a bit at the back of the tongue here. They had a bit of cracking here. But they were still okay. And I went, well, I don't wear them anymore. And I tossed them out. I was like, what are you doing, you idiot? Now I'm like, oh, God. And there was one of the first prototype threes were there as well. And I noticed because I used to, they were like the first type they had. So it was one of the first ones that came out in Australia. So I threw those out because they were worn out from running. And
I love the free run. That was one of my favorite shoes that actually got me into the whole cross trainers, and I think Noel's been slowly diving into cross trainers, if I'm not correct. But
yeah, definitely. Hey, show us one of your really cool pairs. I want to see a pair of Jordans or something. Pick something that really stands out to you, and we'll have a chat about those.
So I'm a 4 guy.
4, so beautiful. We're in the right range.
4s. So I got, I believe this is them. Nope, wrong ones.
There's too many to choose from. You got so many.
Too many 4s, but they're all good. They're all good. No, that's not them either.
What box is that? That had the hole in it. That looked like that was a telltale sign. That box. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they're all 4s. So this is just like the 4.
They're amazing. Look at those. If you're not picking,
they actually, a lot of people. The quality of leather is phenomenal on them. I thought Yeah, no, it's a great shoe. I'm not a huge white shoe guy. I just destroy them instantly. It doesn't even matter how much I try to take care of them. But
it's like wearing a white shirt when you eat dinner. Something's always going to end up on it.
This is the one I wanted to show. The winner.
Oh my goodness, these are amazing. Joel is going to love these. These are phenomenal.
Yeah, I just think living in Canada, having a shoe that's made to take the actual weather, wow, that's great.
They're good. How did you come across those? They're great.
My wife. I'm really lucky. Yeah, I'm really lucky. My wife.
She's a keeper.
Oh, 100%. Oh. It's getting pretty bad though. She's an Air Max girl, so I mean, her shoes aren't cheap by any means at all. So, I just picked her up a pair of pink and white and black Air Max, the ones that just dropped on Nike.
Okay.
So she just got those. So that's why I got the 2 SBs. It's kind of a trade-off. I remember on the episode they were talking about when you got the Gucci's, I believe, after your wife got a pair of Gucci's.
She brought them.
And they were saying, the only reason you got them was so she could get them. I'm like, who cares?
No.
Who cares? You still got your pair.
I don't know where to wear those. They're sitting in the cupboard. I can see them from here. They're just staying in the cupboard.
No, you're on
I've got my CEO shoes. I've got my other CEO shoes now. I've got my Lacoste. That's where we wear this crap shit. Hey, I love you. So how many pairs have you got in total?
Oh, you know what? To be honest, it's a little bit embarrassing. I'm not 100% sure.
You're going to come back on in a couple of weeks and you're going to tell me how many pairs you got. We're going to have a
100%, no problem. I've been doing an Instagram page where I'm just trying to catalog everything I have and getting everything from even, my mother's place and the basement digging up shoes still. So
that sounds like Luke. Luke has stashes across the country. He's got he said the other day, he's got 10 or 15 pairs at this work site. What? Just in case. That's like I said, exactly like you said.
You never know. You need a drawer full of sneakers at work or something.
He opens up something and goes, oh, there's another 6 pairs. I didn't know I had. He's got an amazing collection.
I've been following the around the world or around the sneaker in 130 days. So
he's taking a break. He's taking a break at 50. He's a bit tired. He's a bit worn out. Hey, tell me, what size are you? I forgot to ask you. That's one of my favorite questions.
Okay, so that's the one thing. This is the one thing I would say. Normally, I'm an 11, but it does depend on the shoe. Certain skate brands have really wide shoes, so I don't need to overcompensate. But it seems to be in most Jordans a 10.5 or an 11. It depends again, just based by the width. But
I have the same problem. I have that
Yeah.
weird problem. That's why I go 12, because I know 11s I can have an issue. 11 and a half is normally okay.
Yeah.
12, I know I'm going to get the right width. Sometimes they're a little big, but
Yeah. Well, I've actually gotten a pair of the Jordan 4 lasers and just walked into Champs and they had them there and I was just like, 11, you have it? And they're like, yep. I'm like, just ring it up. They're like, do you want to try it out? I'm like, no, don't need to.
I do that all
Got
the time.
lots of shoes at home, don't worry. Got them home and they were huge.
No.
And I was just like, oh, I have to actually, and that was like to me the walk of shame. I was almost embarrassed, you know what I mean? I was just like, man, I'm this big shoe guy and I'm like going back, I need a half size smaller.
Yeah, the person I brought him for has got a different foot. They lied to me. It's not for me. It's not for me.
Yeah, I stretched them out or something.
Hey, let's get you back on. I want you to talk through that Jordan 4 range. We'll do a bit of a longer thing. We might get you up on YouTube. How does that sound?
Whatever, you let me know.
I might even get Joel. I might get Joel to have a chat to you about the Jordan 4 range, because he's our Jordan expert, as you know, and he'll let me have a real conversation. I have just an awed conversation. I go, oh, I'm in awe. Like, I don't have a 4 at the moment. I'm the 9 a couple of times. No, I haven't got a pair at the moment. Like, I had 2 pair when I was growing up, and I threw them out.
See, and I'm the opposite, right? Like, the big shoe thing for me is obviously I grew up in Toronto in not a very great neighborhood. So didn't come by a lot of money, didn't come by a lot of shoes. So once I got a job where it's just like, okay,
definitely,
I've gone back and
I'm gonna say I was terrible when I was a kid. I had 4s and 5s. I think I've said this before. One of the things, I had 4s, 5s, and I had a pair of 6s, the blacks. And then I sort of stopped Jordans. I was a bit over them. I loved pennies at that stage, but I would just
going back through listening to all the
yeah, so I would just get rid of them as a kid. Like, you know, there's so many things when I was a kid that I've got rid of now that I wish I didn't. Like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we used to have so much of them. Like, they'd be worth a fortune, like that sort of crap. So,
yeah.
Hey, thank you, my man, for joining me. This has been an absolute pleasure. We're going to get you back on.
Thank you for having me.
No, anytime. Thank you for staying up. It's 10 o'clock, isn't it?
No, it's actually, it's only 8.
Oh, geez, I stuffed that up. See how good I am?
No, it's perfect, though. I mean, I've got 2 kids, so it worked out perfect.
Hey, all right, we're
just
gonna
before
do this again. We'll do this again in a couple of weeks, my man.
You let me know whenever.
Done. Thank you, Kingsley. I will see you soon, my man. Thanks.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Hey, that was Kingsley. As you can see, an amazing collection. We're getting back on. I just want to do a bit of a shout out for our friends at PushPull, wearing their hat here, a bit of promotional stuff. These guys are phenomenal. They're doing some really cool stuff at the moment. They've got us our hats, as you can see, that everything is handmade, which is unbelievable, right? So you're going to get good value. They sell out really quickly. Jump on PushPull. I want to show you something they were doing, and I think they're still doing these. They're doing this t-shirt called Push for Justice, Pull for Racism. All proceeds are going to charity. So jump on their website or jump on their Insta. I know the boys will be only too happy to get you one of these, right? These are really good. They're great value. I'm getting a couple of these and I will wear one in the next couple of weeks. Look, just do what you can, but support these guys. Like I said, this is all for charity. Plus, I've got some amazing other stuff. We'd love to shout out local people, and these guys are one of the ones you want to see. Like I said, got my super hat here. Let's give you another close up. Loving my hat. All right, loving that they got them for me. Got told I look like a trucker, but hey, I'm happy to be a trucker for a cause. Yeah, so join and you make sure the PushPull boys, we have a look at what they're doing. Tomorrow we've got Editor Maxi on. He is coming on to talk. We're having a Kyrie off, so we'll have a chat about that. I will see you all tomorrow.